Hello, this is Peter Halperin. I'm bringing you Woodstove Studios Presents. Woodstove Studios is a performance and recording studio in West Tisbury on Martha's Vineyard. We have monthly concerts that we record and broadcast here on MVY Radio, and we also broadcast interviews with the artists involved with those concerts, which is what we're going to be doing tonight. Johnny Hoy and the Bluefish, perhaps the best-known band on Martha's Vineyard and well-deserved, played a great show at Woodstove. And tonight we're going to get a chance to really dig deeply into their music. Johnny and Jeremy are going to discuss a bunch of songs, all written by Johnny Hoy. And as I comment on in the interview, I was blown away by the excellence of these songs and the number of songs that he's written. And in going over this material, which has been recorded over many decades, there is a living history of Martha's Vineyard music with an assortment of fantastic players and engineers who've been involved with their work, and other stories about the derivation of the songs and the backstories that really make for a pretty amazing and scintillating conversation. At least it was for me. I think it will be for you. As often as you may have heard this wonderful band and Johnny and Jeremy play, you'll learn a lot more about them and their music. So welcome to an in-depth conversation with Johnny Hoy and Jeremy Berlin on Woodstove Studios Presents. I'm sitting here with Johnny Hoy and Jeremy Berlin. I'm very glad to be able to say that. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks for having us.
We're glad to be here, Peter. Thank you.
Yeah. So, we're going to be listening to a lot of your music. And one thing that is especially nice about it is it's all original songs that you guys have recorded over many years. I'm looking forward to hearing these songs, and I'm pretty sure that our friends out there in Radio Land feel the same way. So we're going to jump in with our first song, which is Daddy Right. And if you just want to set it up a little bit, give us a little story behind when and what went into this one.
We recorded it at Phil DeRosa's studio, and Sabrina and Joanne Cassidy are singing on it. And if you listen to the words, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Well, I think we should listen to the words. By the way, I just finished interviewing Phil DeRosa, and most of that material, of course, came from his own studio, and those names came up. So it's a great island we live on if you like music. Want to say anything about it, Jer?
I'll say a little bit afterwards just about how much fun the process.
Let's all
just
take a listen.
listen to it.
Let's take a listen.
Time.
Let's do it.
got a satellite. Your coordinates are known to him.
His tractor beam will pull you in.
You're boldly going on, have gone before.
Oh, I recommend surrender to the force. Daddy right, he knows. He knows. Daddy right, he knows the way you like it. He knows. He knows. He knows the way you like it.
You beam you up, you never been that high. Oh, Starship Daddy right in full warp drive.
He's moving in to check out your style.
Four sons of life, live long and prosper. Out of this world, it's time to go.
Take me with you. Daddy right will make it so.
I'm too deep to enter this.
Daddy right with those galactic flames. Daddy right. Gotta get up on Daddy right. Daddy right. Daddy right. He knows. I gotta go. Daddy right. He knows the way you like it. Daddy right. The way I like it. Oh, Daddy right. Daddy right. Daddy right. Daddy right. He knows. He knows. He knows the way you like it. Right. Yeah, you know. Daddy right. On the board. Daddy right. Daddy right.
When it's right, it's right. That was right.
You know, it brings back a lot of, like I was saying before, about the process and things that we did and that we didn't do. A lot of the songs that we do, Chris Anzalone, who was our drummer at the time, and I, we end up being the ones who, there's very little that's done with the basic tracks of the tunes that are, you know, that we kind of are in there because we're recorded together and it bleeds, and so there's not a lot of overdubbing in that.
Yep.
And there was some discussion about putting a bass line in there, like, oh, we need a bass player on this tune. And we sent it off to a really good bass player, friend of ours, and he sent back 2 tracks, and we're like, nope, those are just like a. Chris and I were just pretty hooked up there, so
Yeah,
you know,
locked.
if it in this case, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It was.
But Joanne and Sabrina, boy, talk about
Killed
hooked
it.
up. They had it going
Killed
on. It's so
Killed
great.
it. Johnny, you wrote the lyrics?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And tell me when we do the other songs if that's not the case. Otherwise, I'm going to kind of assume that you're the lyricist.
I
on
wrote
these tunes.
everything.
All right, man. That's a great tune.
Sabrina, the stuff that we used in there, they're singing, and they're, you know, there was a lot of discussion, sing this here, sing that there. But then Sabrina literally was on the phone. If you listen in there, she's like, "Ma, I gotta get off the phone."
And her mother called, and she's like, "Hello, Ma. I'm doing a song called Daddy Red. I gotta get off this." So we just kept it
So
in
you
there.
hear her going,
How
"I
could
gotta
you-
go,
how could
I
you
gotta
say that?
go."
How could you? I got to go.
That's her talking to her mom. God bless Sabrina, man. That was just, it was great, you know, to pluck that kind of reality out of the air that was right there.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Next.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. And the next is Just Another Wheel. You want to just listen and talk?
Traveling your own way down that crooked line. We go our own way alone. Broke free like rock and roll. We wobble our way down the road. I still remember how we used to do. Just like a couple of wheels that won't run true. We stuck our thumbs out at a tender age. Took all the highways for ourselves. I still remember how it used to be to have nothing and to feel so free. Makes me smile how we used to be. Just like a couple of wheels that won't run true. Oh, we never did it like they told us to. How come we can't play by the rules? Just make it up as we go along. And we always keep our fingers crossed up so that we can just slip through. Crossed up like a wheel that won't run true. Got your crazy dreams, one-shot skis, and that crazy smile, and I love all of that. But what I like about you the best, in your pursuit of happiness, you ain't afraid of nothing, dear. You ain't afraid of being a wheel that won't run true. Just another 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 wheel that won't run. Another wheel that won't run true. Just another wheel that won't run true. Just another wheel that won't run true.
This is quite a while ago, and you know, one of the first things that It just brings me right back to the basement of the Edgecomp building.
Charlie
which is
Esposito.
Charlie
studio.
Esposito, Audio
It's got such a beautiful sound that he got with very little. It was all tape back then. There were no digital editing or anything, and boy, what a master he
Real-
he
real-
Well, he's
is, and he
fantastic. And
was.
I'm remembering working with Charlie. Was it that? That's where it was. That's right. That's right.
We dragged David Stanwood's mini piano down the stairs, put it in there.
Here you go.
Barbara put her bass in the boiler room. You just made do with what was there, and
Yes.
Charlie was just a magician.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, we had Don Groover came in, played. I think most of the finger picking
beautiful
guitar
finger-picking,
is
yeah.
Slim.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Slim.
then,
Slim? Okay.
Don Groover is also playing guitar, and I had him put banjo on. And my neighbor had she said she played the violin. So I brought her down there, and she had a beautiful sound, and as you can hear, a
Yes,
beautiful,
indeed.
beautiful
I was wondering
instrument.
who it was. Yeah.
And so we put her on there, and she did great.
Yes.
Of all the songs that I had ever written or recorded at that time, this one sounded the most like I heard it in my dreams of
Nice.
anything that I'd ever done. It was just what I wanted. You know?
Super.
As far as Claudia Mogul was the violinist. She, the neighbor that Johnny was speaking of, and that is another part of the process that I remember is just we helped her. We kind of crafted a part for her. You know, these long tones that she got, these big, beautiful burnished sounds.
Once we heard that instrument, we
Yeah.
knew
You knew
what, how
what
to
you wanted
approach
out of it.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you wanted out of it.
And the song is about, an old friend who was inspired by an old high school buddy, and we got in a lot of trouble together and commercial fished and quit high school about the same time and started riding freight trains and hitchhiking coast to coast, and we ended up getting picked up by a couple of semi-trucks full of lions and tigers that were a Shrine Circus.
Let me just
And I
stop
went-
and repeat what I just heard. You got picked up by a circus.
Yeah,
Filled
and
with
he joined for
circus
quite
animals.
a while. I think I had
So he hung
not
with the
quite
circus.
quit school. I was half in and half out, but I decided I'd go back for a while more.
You left home and joined the circus. Yeah.
Oh, we were
You were a
hitchhiking,
long way from
many,
home before
many
you-
times
yeah,
and
joined the
riding
circus.
freights across. That was our life. But
Yeah.
and we lost track of each other, but we reconnected before he died. And he became the garlic man. It was kind of famous up in Maine. He had a garlic farm in New Mexico, and he had a sailboat on a trailer, and he would fill it with garlic. He'd make these braids of garlic, just hundreds and hundreds of pounds of garlic, and he would drive across the country selling garlic out and live in the sailboat that was on the trailer behind the truck. He was a great mechanic. He worked again on Benjamin for a while. Anyway, that song was about us when we were kids.
And the other wheels that you're talking about are the wheels of the freights and the
We
wheels
were
of the
bad
trains
kids, and we never
wheels
did
of the
anything right and
caravans,
did everything
and you were,
that we
you were
weren't supposed to do.
different kind of wheels. Yeah.
And just kind of, did it our own way,
Well, this next tune, Dancing with Danny O, has got a story for sure. Maybe want to hear about the birth of that song and the circumstances. And
Well, this
then we'll
one,
listen.
we were playing the community center in Woods Hole. And there was a guy who used to come to all our gigs, and he was a great dancer. He was a big guy. He was an architect, a professional guy. And I mean, it's all in the song. The words are all in there. Anyway, he died. He had a heart attack. I think we were playing I Got My Mojo Working.
We were.
And he hit the deck. He was a big guy. I mean, and the place shook. And he had a smile on his face. And the EMTs got there really quick and ripped open his shirt and, put those electrodes on his chest. He was coming off the floor, 6 inches. And he died. And I always thought I should write a song about it, and I finally did. I had the melody. I had it was my attempt at a story song. So I had the story, I had the melody of the chorus, which was kind of an Irishy kind of thing, but we didn't have a groove, and we were recording. I think we were recording the record, and I was wrapping a bunch of these songs up, and we didn't have a groove. So we tried a couple of different things that they didn't really work. And the first thing that kind of worked was this kind of Stonesy groove you hear on this cut. Mm-hmm. I think, you know, there were probably at least a dozen other grooves that would have sold the song. But this one, we were short on time, and it was good enough, you know, so we ran with it.
It was literally as it happened. I remember Johnny was just like, do this, do this, do this. And we just kind of like did these parts and happened. That was it. It was kind of quick and sudden and like, this is what we're going with.
But then after it was done, we got the mini singers. We went to the high school, and Charlie set up a bunch of mics, and Jan
in the pack.
Yeah,
on the
Jan
stage.
got the kids.
You brought the angels in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
We got 4 kids and doubled them up.
You let
so
them take wings and go on out, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
We'd have 4 voices and then 8 voices and then just this whole choir going with these 4 girls. And they were kind of like, they'd never done anything like that at all. It was really fun to work with them and get them loose and into it.
And once I heard what they did, I, you know, got inspired to do all that other stuff you hear me doing around them, and it was a lot of fun. You know?
Oh, man, I can't wait to hear it. I am curious to ask, did you have contact with his family or loved ones?
We did.
And
they
get the
us
song
out,
to them?
and they really wanted to talk to us and just see how it was and what we felt.
In the moment.
Hear about the connection that we'd had. You know, it was kind of a long time thing that we had.
I bet. I had to
going
be.
with him.
Yeah.
There's actually a kind of interesting and moving thing that happened a few weeks or months. I can't remember exactly how long later, but we were playing somewhere else, and somebody from his family came in, and Susan Tedeschi was sitting in with us. She'd come down to that gig, and we were doing Mojo. And they came in and said, what song, you know, was our dad dancing to when he died? And we're like, this one.
Wow.
I remember that. That was like
How could you forget?
chills. It was just...
Well, the mojo was most definitely working and keeps on working. Wow.
And we haven't done that song probably since then.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think Granfield was the last one to do it.
Oh.
We got to
in
pick
his
that up.
fashion.
Our good buddy Mark, we've lost a lot. I've lost
What
a
a
lot of
dear
good
soul.
friends, but I love the way he does. He did Mojo, and we should pick that up.
Mojo. Man. Let's hear this one.
Dancing Daddy was 60-something. He'd dance alone or he'd dance with you. He'd come in and put down his briefcase, loosen his tie, then kick off his shoes. When Daddy danced, you just had to watch him, because age had yet to break his stride. The promised land was in his body. He would go there when he closed his eyes. In Woods Hole, we played the dance hall. Had Danny rockin' and a joint was too. We were trying to take them higher. Shake every inch of Danny's 6'2". Then he was down like a big tree falling, still smiling when he hit the floor. His last breath was to the mojo working. Oh, Danny. inside of you. The EMTs was working on your body, and many people saying prayers for you. Some people said it was us that killed him, and he never came back no more. They said it was a tragedy, but me, I believe that that's wrong for sure. Whoa, Danny, we all shall be dust. We're born to die and there is no cure. My time comes, I wanna go just like you did, in a trance and dancing on a hardwood dance floor. Danny, whoa, 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 dancing Danny, oh, Danny, yeah, oh, dancing Danny, oh, Danny, whoa, Danny, Danny, oh, you play your song, Danny, whoa, dancing Danny, oh, Danny, we played it and moved you, man, dancing Danny, you felt it and moved you, oh, Danny, 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 whoa, dancing Danny, oh, you let the song, you felt the song, let the song, you felt the song, let the song, you felt the song control your body. Oh, angels coming down for your body, oh, Danny. You heard 'em sing, you heard 'em sing, trumpets blowing, angels coming down for you, Danny, the calls wanna carry on, coming down for you, dancing to the promised land, dancing, Daddy, you dance your heart out, man, you dance your heart out, man, dancing,
It's stunning. Just stunning. It rocks, it grooves, it's everything, and it's absolutely stunning piece of work.
Who played the bass on that?
Yeah, who played the bass on that? Man,
They did was he took the piano sound and kind of turned it into a bass sound.
that was off an acoustic piano?
Yeah, that was just, I was playing my piano part, but Phil or, what's his name? The fantastic, Ian Kennedy was a fantastic musician and studio guy who produced our records. He passed away too. But one of those two guys managed to synthesize the piano bass sound, make it into a kind of,
Sure did.
yeah.
Yeah, hell of a job.
Sure enough. You know, we've talked many times, Jeremy, about how you found kind of the best bass sound on an electronic keyboard and stick with that keyboard for that reason. But
Well, I'll say this, that Johnny, for years, was on me to stop playing piano in the left hand and put a bass sound on, and I have done that in the last several years, and it's much better
yeah.
now.
But I would never have guessed that was an acoustic piano morphed into a bass.
Yeah.
But I just want to steer it back. Johnny, don't want to embarrass you or anything, but that's just an incredibly great piece of work.
Oh, shucks.
That's just a great song. And, life after death, and everybody's taking that last breath with you, man.
Yeah, I
Holy
like that.
smokes,
I
yeah.
wanted to, as that last
Yeah,
note tailed off, I changed it into a,
into that last breath.
and
And I'm glad you let yourself do it. It would have been so easy to say, oh, no, that's... Next up is Throw Down Your Hammer.
all right, this one, we had just gotten back from South Africa, and just about every day I would, they said don't go walking around on the street, but I just looked like a Mason from here, and I would just go wherever I wanted to. Nobody ever bothered me. And I'd go to the flea market.
I just want to set the scene. When was this? What year, roughly, were you in South Africa?
I think 95.
Yeah, we had, the band was Taurus. Well, this has Paulie on it.
This has Paulie and Tom Major playing drums.
So I must have written it, the way I read, where I got it from was, we were in South Africa and I was hearing like all these African beats, but they had picked up, the Zulus and the other tribes had picked up like a lot of Boer and English folk melodies. And it was just this
What a
fucking awesome
synthesis.
stew.
What a synthesis.
Oh, I loved it. And it would just be, I mean, you would hear like Elvis playing out of these speakers on top of a telephone pole at the flea market. And it sounded as African as any of the other African music. And they loved Elvis. They probably didn't even know what he looked
he
like, but it
was,
was just like,
practically.
so cool. Anyway, there was all these English folk melodies mixed up with it, and that was like rattling around in my head. So I think I wrote that song in South Africa, and then I had just had it kicking around, and I finally put it together. When Paulie came along, he had the guitar style to play what I wanted him to play.
What's Paulie's full name?
Paul Size.
Paul Size, yeah.
And I knew, that it would work with him. So I worked it up with him, and it was an oddball. I mean, we didn't know what to do with it. I don't think we probably did it live 2 or 3 times. It was hard to fit it into a set. But I love the tune. I love the English-Irish, melody that the harp line plays. And I mean, it's just kind of a weird, cool song, and I love the drums. And
And it really wasn't a band song for a while. It was you guys, and then you brought drums into it. Tommy Major, for some reason, ended up, because he's just got that real tribal feeling in his
he's like a
playing.
world beat.
Sure do, yep.
But it's almost like a hill country, Mississippi hill country thing, but you can hear the African influence and the English folk influence. And anyway,
Let's get influence, man. Yeah. You're listening to an interview with Johnny Hoy and Jeremy Berlin on Woodstove Studios Presents MVY Radio. Right in the gut. Right in the gut.
It's kind of got a punk kind of
Yeah.
Afro, Irish thing going.
Who played bass on it? You were mentioning?
It said on the CD. I was curious. It says Mike B played it.
Mike Benjamin.
Oh, really? Oh, way to go, Mike. Tell me your thoughts on it, Jeff.
Well, kind of did before we
Yeah.
before we played it.
That's
But,
fine,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's great to listen to it again after many years. But this is one of those ones that we don't play this. We haven't taken a stab at it in a long time. Same with Danny O. You can say it's the girls. We're missing the choir, but we could probably bring
most
these songs
certainly
back to life.
could.
A lot of these things, I wrote them for the band that I had at the time, and then, people go their own way, and you got to start writing for a new band.
Well, that's
Or-
all well
or
and good.
Pick up
Keep
good
doing
songs
that.
from wherever. For a
But
new band.
don't orphan these beautiful,
That
great
song
songs.
could,
Don't
we
orphan
could
them. man.
remake that for Delaney and Johnny.
Easy.
That would work as a duo song.
Easy.
I think.
What's up with A.T. Interesting title for a song.
That was Alex Taylor, which, he was an inspiration to me. And I'm a frustrated guitar player, so I used to come up with a lot of guitar lines and, make guitar players learn them. And Slim, that's note for note. He learned the whole thing. It took a while, but, nobody can play that stuff like Slim.
You're talking about Throw Down the Hammer now, right?
No,
Oh, Slim was on A.T. as well, and you wrote the
is
part?
Rick Russell
Paul
also,
Size was on Throw Down Your
I'm
Hammer,
sorry.
and
I
Slim
messed
is on A.T.
is Rick Russell also on AT? Didn't
Ooh,
he?
boy, I
didn't he
don't
do
know.
Didn't he come and do a solo on that? I remember having him. He was down here, and we got him in there, and he might have taken one of
Sounds
the
like
solos
Slim
on
to
this.
me.
I'm looking forward to hearing it because there might be two guitar solos. I don't know. I somehow remember Rick Russell being involved. Mighty Rick Russell, guitar player from Boston, long time veteran that we're now playing with after
Yeah,
many years. So.
Yeah. So two solos.
This is not a literal.
and-
The lyrics aren't literal. It was inspired by Alex.
But you compose one of the guitar solos, and you let the other guitarists come up with
guitar
something?
head is.
Yeah, there you go.
It's
Let's check it out.
And just to be clear, in case Alex Taylor being one of James and Hugh and Livingston and Kate, one of the Taylor siblings.
Let's do it.
As far as hanging with the wrong crowd, him and the devil had their fun. He made it seem so right, 'cause he loved his sinning with a child's delight. He had to shake it till it broke it. He had to ring it till it cracked, just like the Liberty Bell. A declaration of independence every time the rebel yelled, and the ones that tried to save him from himself, they wonder they could have made him right. With more love, more anger, smell of food around midnight. Yes, he's down on his knees. He's got his hand on his heart. Yeah, the motor done cease. pieces flying apart. You tried one last time to sing it finer than fine. And that was a show. And then they carried him out. Time he reached out in desperation. Well, from God or from the devil came a little inspiration. Just a rock and roll rebel, you might as well say. Him and the devil had their fun. He made it seem so right, 'cause he loved his sinning with a jazz dealer.
So many styles.
So many different
styles.
bands, you know, that we had.
But within
that
the
one,
one
we just-
song, so many styles to me.
The what?
Even within that song, it moved. You know.
Yeah, maybe too many. I remember Andy, a real good drummer friend of ours, didn't buy it, but to me it kind of works.
Definitely works.
It's about different aspects of the person too. I mean, and once again, there's a kind of like the music of his death, like in Danny O. I mean, there's all of that kind of church feel and the end of life and the heartbeat. And
Is that a Farfisa? What was that you were playing? I love how that organ.
It sounds
comes
like a
in there.
Farfisa. You had this
They don't
honky-tonk
use that
piano.
enough. I'd like to hear more of that. I love that.
yeah, I think that was an actual.
You know, the first time we used that it's on this list as Young and the Restless,
Oh.
I think. Anyway.
And the piano had a real honky-tonk.
Yeah, they
was it set
a
up?
couple different things.
Yeah.
Honky-tonk piano on the first part,
Yeah.
and then the organ part. It's great.
Yeah, the piano was. I mean, that was the great thing about these studios where we were playing. The pianos were crappy pianos that were perfect.
Perfect for what
this
you were
music.
doing. Yeah. And you go from, a kind of baritone guitar country thing to a little psychedelica as a thing. I just like the progression, the march that you take us on in that song very much. Love the name of this next song. I may have to say it twice. Whip Ass Juice. Whip Ass Juice. There, I said it twice.
Rockabilly, baby.
No, let's just listen and then we'll whip the ass out.
There's not much to say about
Yeah.
this one.
With a title like that, there shouldn't be, really, right? Yeah, let's do it.
Wait till I'm gone. Wait till I'm gone. Wait till I'm gone. Oh, you do me wrong. You spend so much money at the beauty shop. I don't recognize you no more. You got your head done, face done, feet done, baby. You ain't never done that before. Wait till I'm gone. Yeah, wait till I'm gone. Wait till I'm gone. Oh, you do me wrong. Well, you both don't want your little whip ass juice. Pour that into my tea. And you took whatever while I was sleeping in bed. And you dumped it all over me. Wait till I'm gone. Wait till I'm gone. Wait till I'm gone. Oh, you do me wrong. Well, you knocked me down with your whip ass juice. Well, you wrecked my house down with your whip ass juice. I can't take no more abuse. I'm tired of that whip ass juice. Can't you Wait till I'm gone. Yeah, wait till I'm gone. Wait till I'm gone. Before you do me dirty wrong. When I come home at night and just wanna find bedtime is ready to go. While I was working like a dog, you were sleeping like a log, so you can get up with some more work till I'm gone. No, until I'm gone, wait till I'm gone, before you do me dirty wrong. Whoa, wow, whoa, wow. I'm tired of you guys Jews.
Just wondering how many calories come with the whip-ass juice.
It was just a fun romp, you know.
Yeah,
it was
sure
recorded
was.
live by Charlie in a club someplace.
Really?
And,
Who's playing guitar?
That's
Paul Size, killing it.
Actually, I hate to contradict you, but that was in the studio with Judd playing bass.
I heard the bass.
Yeah.
Oh, we recorded
yeah,
that
that
in
was
the
in the
studio?
studio, yeah.
Was that the only one we did?
We did a couple, there were a couple on that record, but it's from an essentially
Where'd
live
we
record.
record it? Jim's?
I think it was Jim's, yeah. I think it was the same session we did.
It was a live record,
yeah.
and a couple of
Yeah.
studio cuts snuck on it. It
was a live
the
cut.
The record is called In Action. I wish we had another couple of 300 of those kicking around.
It's a really good, edgy record. And, but the Whip-Ass Juice is at Paul Size. He's from Texas, and he's just...
Oh, yeah, that
just-
phrase
just
came from Paulie.
Absolutely Texas.
He's like, I want you to be real quiet. I want you to be quieter than a mouse pissing on cotton. He had a lot of those kind of little, you know, hey, whip-ass juice, man. She poured that whip-ass juice on me.
When's the last time he was on the Vineyard?
He was up here last summer, and he'll be back to play with us a bit this summer when Delaney's away. So he's a great guy, a great player. We had some really fantastic adventures with Paul.
More to come, right? Wow.
What do you got, Pete?
So what do I have to forgive you for, honky tonk speaking? Honky tonk forgiveness.
Yeah, this one's got Tony Garnier playing the bass and Jeff Patterson playing pedal steel.
Tony's Dylan's very long-time bass player who had a long relationship. His wife had a place up in Aquinnah for many years, and he's a very generous guy and did some gigs with us, did some gigs with me. Couldn't ask for a better bass player, better human being.
Yeah. And I love Jeff Patterson's playing. And
You know, Jeff came in and he did it in one take,
Yeah.
as did Tony.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's impossible, you know, he'll do it again. And he was like, why?
Yeah.
And I made him do it again, but I mean, he just nailed it on the first time through.
That's what Jeff did.
The first time I ever walked the ball and was crowned another small-time star. It was in another lifetime, but the feeling doesn't fade away. And I still play the dance halls, and I play the gin mills. And I'll always play the honky tonks. Another beer, another smoke, another night we'll go for broke. It's any other man's poison, but I don't mind the way it's killing me. I keep on playing the dance halls and the cafes and the bar rooms. And I'll always play the honky tonks. Oh, I get that honky tonk forgiveness, yeah, to soothe my doubting mind. Yeah, honky tonk forgiveness, keep me up all off my knees. Always and forever, oh, forever, ain't it true? Yeah, my everlasting sinner soul comes back to you. St. Louis, Baton Rouge, Pensacola, Syracuse. I try to move too fast to miss her, but I think about her all the time. And I keep on playing the dance halls, and I play the gin mills, and I'll always play the honky tonk. Forgiveness, keep me off my knees. Always and forever, forever, ain't it true? Yeah, my everlasting sinner soul come back to you. If I had a nickel for every song I sung, I'd have a fortune. And I give you some, and we never have to worry about a thing. But I play the dance halls, and I play the gin mills, and I'll always play the honky tonks.
It's really amazing for me to hear all these original tunes. And you're a damn good songwriter, Johnny.
Thanks, Pete.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was took a stab at a country number.
Yeah, you hit the target.
I'd kind of forgotten how it got all Tex-Mex in that bridge. This is a minor Tex-Mex Latin feel to it in there.
Yeah.
It sort of goes to a different place. Nice having all that texture with Jeff and the pedal steel and Slim sticking a couple of great little lines in there. The org. I mean, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
But it adheres, it coheres.
Well, I'll say it again. I'd love to hear this stuff performed here and now. I'll throw something out right here with the witnesses of the audience out there. I'd love for you guys to come here and put together whatever kind of ensemble you want and do a set of all these original songs sometime.
Oh, there's probably another 25 of them.
Well, do more than one set.
20
man.
of them are probably, could have been
been there.
with anything
There you
on
go.
the list.
Well, we got one more on the docket for this session.
Okay.
That one's called The Dance.
Another love song, one of my rare love songs, waltz, a rare waltz.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, there you go.
And I would say about this song, it's a really timeless, sounds like something from years back, and it's got a beautiful folk feel that way.
Let's put it in the here and now. Take a listen.
We were all young once and again. Still love how your eyes have that twinkle in them. Shall we dance? Just a dance round this old kitchen floor with your hand on my shoulder like waves on the shore. Shall we dance? Dance, dance, us all still dance. Dance like the lovers of old. Shall we dance? Dance, dance while angels watch over this love that is written in stone. Yes, I love the way, darling, that you have my back. And I love the way more you never breathe down my neck. Oh, you tie me up loose, I'll tie you the same. Should we have a problem, we'll dance it away. Shall we dance? Dance, dance, us all still dance. Dance like the lovers of old. Shall we dance? Dance, dance while angels watch over our love that is written in stone. Now we're over the hill like an old Beaujolais, but it's a taste that I always loved anyway. They say wine and fine women grow better with time. So here's to you, darling, you light up my life. Shall we dance? Dance, dance, us all still dance. Dance like true lovers of old. Shall we dance? Dance, dance while the angels watch over this love that is written in stone. Oh, watch over this love that is written in stone.
So beautiful. The sentimental Johnny Hoy and the,
How about Joanne Cassidy, huh?
well, I was going to ask about that. And was that a concertina?
It was an accordion.
Accordion.
Yep. And there was interesting overdubs on that. I kind of played with my own piano solo, you know, kind of, if you listen to that, I'd taken a piano solo and then sort of put the accordion in with it.
Mm-hmm.
And also an interesting note is that Eric Johnson plays acoustic bass on that. We were just trying to get a bass sound.
Yeah. Yeah. It belongs for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Great song. Well, gentlemen, thank you for sharing, as you've been doing for 30 or 40 years. And thank you for bringing it into this room. And you know, when we were talking about doing the show, Johnny was wondering, what is there to say about these songs? And the songs speak for themselves, no doubt. But thank you for coming in and saying and filling in the blanks, both of you gentlemen.
Thanks for having us, Pete.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks
All
for
right,
the
guys.
opportunity to revisit some of this music. It was really nice.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's the way a lot of people are feeling. Do it again sometime, gents. Bye.
All right, thanks, Pete.
You've been listening to an interview with Johnny Hoy and Jeremy Berlin on Woodstove Studios Presents. You can hear it again by going to the archives at mvyradio.org. If you'd like to know more about Woodstove Studios, especially if you'd like to come to a concert sometime, please go to woodstovestudios.com and join our mailing list. You'll find out all about it. Woodstove Studios Presents comes to you every Sunday at 7 p.m., either with a concert or an interview like tonight. This is Peter Halpern thanking you very much for listening in. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you tell your friends about it. And I hope you have a good night.